We can use voice. I don't like it because it introduces aspects of the personality that creates different kinds of reactions that are not necessary to the event.
Really?
Yeah. In other words, you assess the person by the sound of their voice quite quickly. People emotionally. And the beauty of a lot of these worlds is that people can reveal what they wish to, and it will often create a collaborative relationship outside of personality differences.
But if you can choose a visual representation of self, couldn't you choose a voice representation?
Absolutely. With modulators, voice modulators. Yeah.
You know, it could be like, oh boy, Walker.
Right. I think, sure. I think with voice modulation would be welcome in these worlds. Right now the bandwidth is such that, you know, we don't have quite the sophistication.
Sound is a big problem.
But yeah, I think as long as it's fantasy controlled, I think we can work with voice. But my experiments with the with real voice were almost shocking once I was used to this more fantasy environment. Because as soon as you hear the voice, you make judgments about the personality.
Well, it's kind of similar. What makes it magic is that you can be anything you want.
That's
You're
right.
not stuck with who you are.
That's right. That's right. So that's part of the thrill of it, and so we don't want to break the spell. And that's what happens with voice. If you have direct voice, it breaks the spell. You know, it's almost shocking. So yeah, usually, we need a variety of interactive. We need to get rid of keyboards, keyboards and screens. We need to have a richer interactive toolkit where, let's say, the computer is reading our incipient muscle actions, maybe our eyes and even our bodies and our fingers and hands. Because like even NASA has it for their astronauts, where if you intend something, the computers can pick up the muscle response, the nervous response, and make something happen based on what you intend. And so these incipient motion detectors, we could use those. We need a whole range of new input devices. I think that's what virtual reality is about, new input-output devices, rather than being stuck with this industrial keyboard from the typewriter and the screen from television. We should have a whole new set of interactive devices, and that's what we're working on. But we need to show the limits of these. We need to keep pushing, demonstrating the limits to move closer towards another interface. So let's see. What shall we do to start with? Toby, do we have someone out there who has a video stream that can see us? I guess we do. Okay. Let's see. Who wants to debut? Victoria, do you want to debut? Do you want to debut? Be the first to step into the screen. So what's going to happen now? Let's see.
Am I talking?
No, you don't have to talk. You step into the screen and maybe use your... That's fine. Maybe use your arms or whatever, to make a gesture or movement and hold it long enough.
Do I face the screen or the audience?
I don't know. I think you face the audience. Right? Let's see what happens. So now if you move your arms, okay. Now let's see if we can get an avatar to recognize what's happening. Okay, it hasn't come across. You'll have to maintain the pose for quite a bit because the delay is considerable here. So now, it's still not on the screen yet. It's still not on the video screen yet. Now it's starting. Wait, it's coming close. It's coming close. See if we can get someone to imitate Victoria, imitate her movement.
Tell me when I can move. There's some minimal interaction.
This is pretty minimal, right? This is very...
But I have to say, I need another projection there.
Can
turn around, it doesn't matter. It's
a silhouette, right?
Oh, isn't that cool? You can see yourself. See on the screen on the right?
Yeah.
You're still there. See?
There you go. Okay.
Great. Let's see what happens. See, is anybody recording anything?
There we go.
Get it comfortable? This reminds me of my Tai Chi classes. I teach Tai Chi, and so sometimes I have people standing in awkward positions for a long time to get their balance. Okay, she's asking to try to see if anybody is getting response.
I want to get people imitate me.
Can the avatar see the gestures? We're still at the point of can anybody see them? Then I'm going to join you a little later, and we'll have. Nomad is dancing. Pretty good. Looking for what? For me?
They're kind of getting excited.
Right. Where's the man?
I see where I'm standing. Should I move the avatar?
No, I just maybe say something so they know where.
Oh, let's see. Now wait a minute. So where I'm standing, right. What could I say? Okay.
I don't really feel like I've jumped into the virtual world.
Okay. So yeah, right. The point of view we're seeing is the one from my avatar on this machine.
Okay.
Everyone sees a perspective.
Am I in here? No. They're watching. Explain to me what's going on.
So what's happening here? See, here is. Okay. Here is the avatar from which we are seeing the rest of the avatar. See right here?
Okay.
That's the avatar. So now it's first person of that same avatar.
All right.
So here's somebody coming over to us. Here's Rugby.
Can you explain the first person, third person point of view?
Yeah. So what happens is in the avatar worlds, you can switch. You can see yourself as an avatar and therefore see the social spaces, how close people are to you. Or you can also just see out of your eyes the way you do right now, where you don't see your own body. So in other words, the third person view gives you a perspective, almost like a God's-like perspective. You can go back as far as you want and come down as far as you want. But you can then see the social space around you, how close avatars are. This is very important for cues and conversations among avatars. If you walk up to a little group of avatars and you maintain a normal social space and just stand there, you are already kind of getting ready to converse with them and they get ready to hear from you, just like you would at a party. If you're far away from the avatars, they're not going to talk to you. You're not going to be intruding on them. So social space is projected into the avatar world, and it's very useful because it's taken us how many years, each of us, we still don't have it down, but we're working on figuring out social spaces, and we spend years figuring it out. So we're applying that knowledge to the avatar spaces. So we need to take our body knowledge, what we learn about our own body and the uses we make of our own physical world, and apply those without being realistic or literalistic. Apply that knowledge to the virtual world. So have we made any contact yet?
Well, we're just figuring out that your average Ruby is figuring out that coach is you.
I see.
That you are here and there. Maybe you should say something else.
Okay.
She's asking, is her avatar supposed to be projected onto the blue screen in your correct? For some reason, they're not making a connection that you can, you've got to set it several times, that you can see in real glare and in the world side by side.
Am I the coach in here now?
No.
No. I'm
You don't
not
have an
there at all.
avatar.
I'm not an avatar at all.
No.
So you only see me in the real video,
Right.
but the connection of
It's
the
like
real
the
video.
psychological connection hasn't been made yet.
It's not just psychological. I'm trying to make the connection.
Right. It's very difficult. It's complex.
What is the connection?
Okay, the connection is that we haven't, let me put it this way, we haven't yet made contact. In other words, these are real people. Some of these real people, we're hoping, see that. Okay? That's what we're hoping. They see the video stream.
Right.
As well as themselves in the world.
Right.
What we'd like to do is like to have them see some action here that they then replicate or recognize here.
Right.
What will happen then is we've We brought this physical space in our physical body into this, or at least we've had contact. That's what we're aiming at. But so far, no one has yet.
It's really visual contact that you're talking about.
It's visual, yeah. Right. It's visual, and that's the first step. The next step would be, once we initiate visual contact, we can then try moving and creating kinesthetic contact, where we could even have a dance. We could have a dance, write a language. So in other words, because it's true, like if you play a Nintendo game and you're on the bobsled going over the, at least when I get up from Nintendo, I'm sweaty a little bit.
I'm a guinea pig.
And, and I feel the gesture, I feel the bumps and the gesture.
It looks like that person walked right up to you.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's cool. See, now they're on screen here. They can see.
That person.
Oh, I am dancing, so we can start.
That's
making
cool.
sound.
There it is. That's cool.
I'm he's dancing, so.
Okay.
Well, that's me.
Oh, that's you. Okay, that's good.
We're gonna dance.
See, now you can do that. Why don't you say something so we see Top Cat? So this is Toby. So she has made the connection. She's here. She understands the connection. She is doing it.
There you go. She's imitating.
It's getting a little closer.
It's hard to know if it's the real you or the imitation or the delay of you.
I think the delay actually is interesting potential. But there's this major communications gap going now between the video and the avatars. This is an experiment, so.
Physical equivalent of stammering.
Yeah.
Yeah, or learning a new language and you just don't have the words to express it, so you're struggling to talk to someone.
So
Somebody can hear? What
is
do they
Tim?
do?
Is it possible for
Where do
them
you
to hear?
hear?
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Can they hear us?
They can hear, somebody can hear.
Okay.
Some people say that the sound is like white noise, like about half the people say the sound isn't working.
Victoria, why don't you look
Yeah,
at
it
the
may
screen
hear,
and
but that's nonetheless.
I'm going to try a few avatar gestures.
Okay.
CCH.
Should I do it?
So, and then if you see something you like,
Okay.
try and imitate that. for a
Okay,
little
are you
bit.
in there?
Yeah, I'm in there.
Who are
I'm
you?
the one called Nomad.
Nomad. Okay, can you move around and show
Yeah,
us?
sure. I'm going to do awesome now.
Okay. All right, so
Oh, okay.
now don't forget, I have very little real estate here, so don't
Yeah,
get carried
yeah.
away.
That's a little hard. Yeah. Actually, it would be good if we had a whole platform. We could sort of dance around on the platform. I think it might be interesting.
Let's try that.
So that's why it becomes a theater space. It becomes a.
You have to control yourself. Okay. Is that Nomad?
Yeah.
Yeah, get it back a bit. So you can see all of them. I'm doing hard again.
All right, what else?
Here's the Egyptian dance. I'll show you.
So when you click on Egyptian, what happens? Everybody does the Egyptian?
Just one, just the avatar that you are.
Oh, just you. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Let's see.
These are all hand gestures, so.
I yeah.
No, here's the Egyptian. I'm just doing it right now. And here's Funky. This one's called Funky.
Now, where are the go-go girls when you meet them?
Here's karate. I think you did this one already, Victoria. So
I'm a heavy.
here's karate. Here it goes. Now watch this. Here we go. Boom. On the chair, yeah. We're not trying to knock you off the chair.
That was the whole plan.
Right.
Okay, Jack's watching the video.
Cool. Where is Jack? Oh,
Jack, G-J-H-A-G.
there may be enough lag issues. There may be some issues with the distance of the video stream in terms of Europe. I don't know. It would be interesting to see. There'll be a longer delay. How much longer? Twice as long?
Well, if I did this for a long time, I wonder, can you tell everybody to raise their hands up?
Let's try that.
That'd be fun.
What gesture would that be? That would be Matt. What is that gesture? Raise the arm. Jump.
Please do the jump. That guy's still doing the Egyptian. Okay, we got two people jumping. All right. Look at Sally.
Can we get another jumper up there, please? Anybody want to jump? Step to the avatar screen.
Anybody
Matthew?
want to humiliate themselves?
Well, I have to control the.
Come on.
Alina, come on.
Heather.
Alina, yeah, come up, jump, do the
Okay,
jump.
okay, okay, again, please. But the camera needs to be moved a little bit.
Oh, I'm shut.
Why don't we?
Well, let's
Okay,
not
go to the
move
other
it.
side, Matt. That way you won't block the chat. You can
Yeah.
see the chat too.
Hey,
It's like flagging down a UFO.
geez. That's right. We were both at Navigating Intelligence, this really great conference in Banff. So here we are discussing that. I think we should talk like this.
Well, yeah, you know, there's this huge, there's still this huge gap. These are, you know, I think a little experiments, cyberpunk, more opportunity to figure out.
Are you at something?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So you've been working on something?
Yeah, when they're since January.
Oh.
Some people are responding. But are they getting the cue from the text? Or are they,
Text.
yeah, so not a lot of them can see us or recognize what's going on in the video.
Let's ask them.
Yeah, do a survey.
You'll get like good documentation. You don't need, don't use the flash because it'll kill it. All right, so.
Yeah, I don't know if they're able to, well, you know, if they're able to see it. Ah. I'll whisper to him and ask him where he sees it. Oh, Lexington?
And CCH does in Sweden.
Oh, good. Huh, this is really hard.
This is a lot of work.
It's harder than I thought it was.
And I don't think all the lights are going to
No. Yeah.
What were you planning with flashlights?
What we wanted to do, but with the time lag and all those things that happen, anyway, we weren't under the circumstances. But to use
How about this one?
these little, like these little mini flashlights, I have about a dozen of them, and the idea
Move that
was
off.
going to be to flash the lights, and the appetizer would try to escape the trap in conjunction with the speed of the flashing lights. So low flash would be few efforts to leave the trap, but very rapid flash would be many efforts to leave the trap. And it was, the idea was that making contact, trying to bring these two species, you know, together so that there would be a field of mutual influence between the two different populations. So that people in the world here could have a sense of driving the interface by using the light would be like their gas pedal for speed of efforts. So they would have a sense of navigating even though they were sitting in the chair. Conversely, the people in the world would have a chance to see that their actions produce results in the real world and that there was a connection between the virtual space and the real space. So, you know, that would be the idea how these two zones could influence actual consequences in each of the opposing places, but with the time lag, I don't think that will occur.
So said that Grendel says that, Victoria, British Columbia, is another video stream working.
Somebody's getting bored.
Let me try to put up our video again, though. I think we really do need some kind of way of seeing
Thank you.
real clarity.
Thank you.
I'm going to step in there and see if I can get some action. Why don't you be co-chair for a minute? I'm going to be step to the screen. Is this working? Oh, there it is. That's so dark. Oh, there it is. Good deal. Yeah. Yeah, I explained that to him before. You know, as you said before, this is really an experiment, and so far it's proving much more difficult than we had imagined originally. Well, we really didn't know. And so what we're trying to do is make contact from the physical world into the virtual. We're trying to make some sort of gesture. Let's see, what would be a gesture that would fit the, that's too hard to do though, a kick. I don't know how long I can hold a kick. What? That'd be pretty hard. What? No, that's too hard.
Come on, a high kick over your head.
Yeah. Let's see if anybody will be able to kick. Get the idea. I don't know if they know the gesture, the karate gesture. Does it come out as a kick on the shadow?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, in a sense, Mike, you're distributing the avatar among...
What's that?
You're distributing the avatar among multiple people, as opposed to what an avatar normally is, just a person.
Right.
More than one place at the same time.
Right.
different like parts,
Right.
giving multiple people, you know, the same part to play.
Well, the
In
thing
order
is,
to-
it's to make contact.
yeah, yeah.
That's all, though. And once we could, if we could make contact, we could start some reciprocity between them, split them. But we have no contact, right? I mean,
We
it's
sort of do, but it's like
it's a lag.
It's hard to actually reconstitute that gesture across space in order to like turn it into communication.
Right. But I think once you establish a continuity of contact, just any kind of contact, you can then become reciprocity. So one recognizes the difference in the other, and then there could be differentiation slowly. But right now, we have the contact we have is very much lag. You know, there's so much, so that it's a question. It's not contact. I think has to be like trust, or it has to be belief in both sides. They have to have. So this is what's interesting to me about a lot of these experiments, is we're learning about the fundamentals of communication, on a very elementary level, and maybe that's very important. We're rediscovering basic things like communicating, talking, and gesturing, what these are. But because I think in some way what we need to have first of all is a feeling of oneness, where there's one side and another side, where they feel what I call contact, and then once that is there, then you can accept the differences. You can step back and recognize the difference in a gesture or movement of the other, and then you can respond to that difference in another way. So you can get the beginning of language. You can then get the beginning of communication. But right now, it's I think that first gesture of saying yes, both sides saying yes, both sides meeting. It's sort of like yes, you know, like you know, it's like it's almost like an abortive effort in a way. It's not quite, you know, the gesture. It's like all these gestures, but there's no contact yet, no real communication of contact. So this comes through here. Let's see. So this is Coach Avatar right there. Video streaming world work better? In world work better? That's an interesting question, because we do have the ability to have streaming video inside the world. I'm not sure.
We're getting a hello UCLA from Sally over there.
Oh, cool. Where's Sally?
She's in Indiana. What did you say to her?
Sally in Indiana.
Oh, and Lisa says she thinks this environment is too disorienting. She's whispering to me, too disorienting an environment to locate a virtual body in.
Well, I think we're working here at such a level